Hi, I'm Lisbeth Newton with Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Today we're going to take you to Cocody Restaurant in River Oaks. We're going to share with you the amazing experience that we had. So come on and join us.
So tell me about how both of you got to Houston and your love for Houston, because obviously to build this type of a restaurant, this type of an experience for Houstonians, you have to love the city that you're in, right? So if y'all could both share your stories of how you got here and what it means to live in this great city.
Do you want me to start or you go?
I can start because you came before me.
All right. I came in Houston about 28 years ago as a private chef. So that's how the way I worked for a family based in River Rock, and I did that for 5 years. I traveled all the United States. Why Houston? Because the family that I cook for, our main house was based in Houston, Texas. It was supposed to be a 1-year trip for me, and then we go after 28 years. So I definitely, I love Houston. I think people are very friendly. It's a great city. And then I met Elena, who became my wife, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So I love this country. I love the city. I think it's a fun city, and I think it's a demand. I think the food industry changed in Houston on the past 15 years, and I think it's a demand for what we did, and that's why we decided to stay in Houston, and we decided to build a restaurant that way, where I think people really appreciate it. Most of the time you will see a beautiful restaurant like that in Washington, New York, and so we are very happy that we did that in Houston.
Yes.
Okay.
And what is when you look at what this restaurant means to you? Have a lot of people that come here on a regular basis, your locals, right? What does this restaurant mean to them? What does that relationship that you've cultivated with these people mean to them?
I think what the restaurant means to them is just like, okay, yes, it's a fine dining restaurant, but our focus, as I said earlier, is not like only fancy. We're trying to reach everyone. I think the restaurant is very inviting. We think on the beginning it would be maybe intimidating for the Houston crowd, but I think most people really enjoyed and liked it. It's very bright and there's a lot of color. So people come here to and I think for what we feel, they love the ambience and they feel nice about the place. What do you think, Nana?
They feel very nice. First, when you arrive, it's very impressive, but after when you're sitting down, it's very it's not like too quiet. It's very.
It's not stuffy.
It's not stuffy. Yeah, it's not stuffy.
Yeah.
And you start to relaxing and have a good time. You enjoy to come at Cocody. It's very nice.
I will tell you, the doors are very impressive. When you open those doors, you can almost hear trumpets sounding because they're very regal.
Yeah.
So congratulations on the door designs. Everything else here is absolutely beautiful, and those doors just add that. Like, when you're about to unwrap a present and you take the bow and you unwrap it, that's what it's like when you open the doors. So it was quite the experience. So tell me, Chef Devon, I know you've been here in Houston for quite some time.
13 years now.
Okay.
13 years.
So what does it mean to you to live in this great city?
Oh, okay. Just when we met, I came only for the Mistral restaurant, when I came 13 years ago, and I brought my family, my wife and my 2 daughters from France. We leave France like this. We sold everything in France, and when I came here, Houston, I didn't know where it was Houston first in America. when I come from south of France in Cannes, and I see, oh, it's in south of America. Maybe it's gonna be the same. And this city is very welcoming. When you arrive, it's hot, it's true, but south of France is hot. And I like the big city like this. Yeah, you're not too far from Galveston. I like the sea.
Yeah.
And I like to fishing, and I enjoy this city. So and it's big. It's a big city.
Yeah.
You can find anything you want in Houston.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. So let me ask you. I like to ask when I meet chefs. I love to ask them this question. What do you cook at home? Like on a regular weekend, or when you don't have to come into work, right? And you wake up and you have the whole day ahead of you. What do you make for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Do you just whip up something amazing, or do you just grab something in a box and put it in the microwave?
Sometimes. No, on the dinner, yeah, we have dinner with my wife. I'm making dinner when I'm off, because every day when we're working, we are not at home. I wake up on the morning before my wife, and I leave the house, and I come back only on the night. And but when I'm off, yeah, we like to sit down and have a dinner together.
Okay.
With a nice glass of wine.
Yeah. And you are the appointed chef for that, right?
Yeah. It's so easy to work to make a dinner for us, and enjoy together. My daughters are old now.
Yeah.
One, she left the house, but the second one, she's still in the house, but she let us quietly have a dinner together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, something we do. I mean, in our house, we think the kitchen is the most important part in our house, and we really do love to spend time together in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Not just for cooking, to be honest with you. Well, we do, but when it comes to cooking, automatically, yes, I am the one.
Okay. You're the appointed one. So do people cook for you? Like, does your wife?
My wife cooks very well.
She's
Yes.
very great chef.
Yes.
And you never tell her that it's too dry, right? Like,
No. It's never too dry.
You want her to keep cooking for you. You definitely don't want to say it's dry.
She knows how to cook. Her family too, and they know how to cook, and it's the generation. When you live in France, each family they know how to cook, and you just have to watch it and reproduce it.
Yeah.
And my wife cooking very well. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
That's
happy
nice.
for that. I don't have
I'm
to
sure
cook
you
all
want,
the time.
you want her to see this video where you said that she's an excellent
No,
chef.
she.
I'm not that lucky. I'm not scared to say no. She can bake.
Yeah,
She bake a lot, but she doesn't love cooking, to be honest with you.
Okay, I can relate to that.
And so Lionel and I, we from France, but
Oui.
right? But the restaurant Cocody is not a French restaurant. We're calling ourselves is a chef-driven contemporary restaurant, and we're touching basically all over the world. We having French technique, because that's what we learn and that's our root. But I mean, when it comes to flavor, when it comes to spice, we have some dish from China, a shrimp spice from a Chinese recipe. We do, of course, have some French recipe. We do have some recipe from Japanese influence also. We do have on brunch, we do Portuguese. We touching, we believe that Houston is a very cosmopolitan city, and so that's what Cocody is about, French technique, but touching spice and different.
Yeah, we like to cook from scratch. We like fresh produce. We receive every day the live lobsters. We smoke the salmon in the house, smoke the in the house. We doing all of the ice cream in the house, and we making our own ketchup too.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Okay.
Yeah. And
Can you buy the ketchup to take it home, or is it just here at the restaurant?
just at the restaurant. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We produce we're making the ketchup here,
Okay.
and we sell only at the restaurant. Yeah.
Well, maybe that might be an idea for a future product, right?
Who
Maybe.
knows?
Who knows? Yeah. That's all over. Everything is from scratch, yeah, and that's what we like. And we like to use fresh produce. You can receive every day in Houston meat, fish, vegetable every day. That's why you're gonna buy something frozen if you can have fresh, and they have more flavor. And that's our philosophy to cook the best, the most fresh as possible.
Okay. So take us to the kitchen. In this kitchen, it's a beautiful kitchen. Both of you have designed this kitchen to make it very easy for the people that work here, to make it a pleasant environment.
We wash everything on the sink. It goes directly to the walk-in cooler. We have walk-in cooler, we don't have freezer. We have only one walk-in cooler. In this kitchen you have the ice cream machine because we're doing everything in the house, all of the ice cream. We have all of the machine here. And after we have this beautiful kitchen with two islands in the center. It's very European style. We have on the right the meat section. With all of this cooler and this dry storage on top. We have some little compartment under. They can put anything they want on the compartment. Meat, fish section, yes, exactly the same. We have the island with all of the induction. That is very precise. They work with recipes. They work with the percent of the recipe and the timer. This is the second island with the appetizer section. The same, dry storage on top. They have their own dry storage. And the dessert section. They have some freezer for all of the ice cream. In the middle of the kitchen, you have these two beautiful ovens. They cook steam, mix, and dry. And the beauty of this oven, we have this salamander. This salamander is cooking only if you put something on it. It starts to warm it up only if you put something on it. Down, on the bottom and on the top. When you take it out, it's stopped. It's less electricity. We use less electricity. Okay, this island too, they have induction for the appetizer. The plate here, we have the hot plates on the bottom and hot plate on the top. That's the pass. Everything, they bring everything to us. We plate everything at the window, and they take it out for the restaurant. The chef table is a glass for us, and they can see better than us. It's like a mirror for us. They look at us cooking all the time. As the chef table, you can see the chandelier is moving. You have a big computer on the back, and all of the lighting are moving like a wave. The pocket door, and we still have a window. They don't see you, and you can see the noise. There's no more noise. This kitchen is very quiet because we don't have the dishwashing area. Dishwashing area make a lot of noise, steam. This kitchen, that's why we want it separately. Okay. We draw this kitchen. Chef David and I, we draw this kitchen, and we give to David Nagar, and he built for us. But no one. We are the architect of this kitchen. He's 35 years of experience. And we have together in France, in America, and we wanted exactly this kitchen for Cocody.
So the way that the kitchen is designed, you put it together for the convenience of the people that work here to make their jobs easier.
Yes, everything. You have a rubbing floor. It's good for the knee, for the back. They love to work with induction. It's very. They love it. When they have the smile when they're coming on the morning. They always have the smile. We have two teams, one on the lunch, one on the dinner. And I think they love it. We have some they left, but most of the chefs we hire, they're still here. And we have chefs the pastry chef, Chef Marco, he was working with us at the Mistral restaurant before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about the lollies. I love the name. Tell us about how it came to be and what people can expect when they order the lollies.
I think the lollies, we had the idea together when we saw the wood stand. And we looked at each other and said, maybe we can do like an amuse-bouche on it and a very elevated amuse-bouche, but on the lollies, like, on the lollipop. And after when our brains worked together, we came with a lot of ideas, and we worked for months on these lollies to find exactly what we wanted, the size, and what we like to eat, and what Houstonian like to eat too.
Okay. And there's savory and there's also dessert.
So yeah, you got 9 salted and 3 savory. Basically, the lollies come to the name of lollipops. We decided to go with that with Lionel because it is very easy to grab. People can share them at the bar, can share them at the table. And so they're going by, is 4 pieces by each category. And so it's very easy. Table of 4, they get one order, they get one of each to test. Sometimes they get 2 or 3 different kinds. But yes, what we love about that is that, and we changed. On the beginning it was just for the bar. And then we realized that it was a high demand, and we decided to put them into the main menu. And we have a good feeling about people enjoying it, and it's a fun little bite,
yes.
If I may say. Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything else that you'd like to share before we sign off?
I think you have to come in Cocody to see exactly what we're doing, and it's a very nice place to be, and to have a great time, great lunch, great dinner, great brunch too. We have a nice brunch.
We're trying to cook things that people will recognize in Houston, and people like, and I think then we're putting our own technique to it. But yes, it's a place that you can find some Chilean sea bass, you can find some lamb from Colorado, you can find some center cut tenderloin, you will find some villosobuco, you will find some bone-in ribeye. So we're cooking all this protein and fish and all that Houstonian love, and we just like putting only the twist into it and make it interesting.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you both so much. It was great to meet you and
Thank you so
take
much.
a tour of this beautiful restaurant that you just have to come and experience for yourself, not once, but multiple times. And thank y'all, and we look forward to many more outings out here at Cocody.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.